Alright, so first things first, this video is not an elaborated hoax, it's not a joke at all. I'm just a hoax. Sorry. I am a big fan of jokes, but this is not. I am just a host. The channel host. See the difference? Host, hoax. Hoax, host. Okay, we don't have time to practice, I know, but these are two different words. Hoax, host. They sound similar, I know. And they can be tricky, but these are two different words. This is not an elaborated hoax. I hope that makes sense. Okay, I'm going to up the sound of my voice because I think you could not hear me before. So I will have to play with the sound of my from here, you know, not from the microphone, but okay, you see what I'm saying. I'm not going to be sarcastic just for now. I am not here to offend you or anybody in particular. Sometimes I think I could be the insult itself, not the offender, but the insult, me. See the difference there? As much as the difference between hoax and host, offender and insult are two different words, two different meanings and purposes. It is the offender that could use my very nature to offend you instead. But I am not the offender. I may just be the insult. I'm sure, 100% sure, I must be the insult for so many people. There is nothing I can do about it. I say this and that and blah blah blah. Moving on. It was good enough to clarify a couple things. The reason I'm here, the reason of this, the main reason of sorry, I have a hard time watching at the camera and reading the what I'm supposed to be telling you. So that's why my eyes are kind of funny. They are like moving. So anyway, I was saying the reason of this video is to let you know I am going to continue using the channel for artistic purposes, not for making jokes. It was never the point to make jokes. I'm not a person who makes jokes. I don't know the word for the person who makes jokes. I forgot. What's the name? Okay. You know, the reason behind why I made the weird videos. I'm just I was so depressed, and that's what you do when you are so depressed. What do? You do fun things. You try to come up with something funny. I mean, that's not even a joke. That's what people does, right? That's what people do. People does. Okay, whatever. And yeah, I wanted to say something else. Oh yeah, and when you're depressed, you need to decompress, right? So my way to decompress my feelings was making these unusual videos. Surprisingly, I lost like 169 friends in less than 100 days for things like this. And that's okay. I realized then I have a big problem with numbers, and numbers can be tricky. But if anything, sometimes you need to show your worst to find the best. I don't know you, but in my life, sometimes you need to show the worst to find the best. I'm talking about the best things around you. You need to show your worst. You show your worst, best come eventually. The best will come around. Not to be the worst, but to show your worst. Very different. There is one more thing. Oh yes, there is one more thing. Sunday evening, it will be a very important evening. AmaNRouge will be playing on YouTube Live for the first time. An intimate evening, intimately with the ghostly sounds. What time? 10 p.m. Colombia, 8 p.m. California State, 11 p.m. Virginia and New Hampshire State, 12 a.m. Argentina and Peru, 6 a.m. Ukraine, 4 a.m. Nigeria, and if you are in any other part of the world like Japan, Philippines, and India, it will be a Monday afternoon. And if you are in any other part of the world, Google check. Oh, hi.